Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So we are back at Old Navy for a fall winter-ish preview of the latest and greatest. And I have to tell you, I've been really excited to see how many 100% cotton items Old Navy has been rolling out with. If you guys are new to my channel, I've been in the process over about a year and a half of flipping synthetics out of my closet in favor of natural fibers. And in the winter months and in the fall months, natural fibers at a reasonable price point can be extremely hard to find. The other thing I wanted to note on this order is that I hit this when they were doing a 50% off sale. So by all means, keep your eye out for what they're going to be doing for Black Friday. I think you're really going to be able to get an amazing score. But in any event, let's get right into it, starting off with a great midi dress. Now, I saw this and fell in love with this color. 100% cotton dress. It does have a shorter sleeve, so obviously if you live in a colder climate, you're gonna wanna layer it, but it's great for just those fall days. Due to the darker color, you are able to cinch the waist to get like a really defined fit. And then it does have this really pretty ruffle detail at the end of the skirt. The cotton isn't super thin. I would say it's more towards like a medium weight. Plus, I find that just with the gauzy cotton dresses, they just inherently tend to be a little thicker. They feel a little bit warmer. But again, if you are looking for just a super casual layering option, I grabbed this denim jacket in an attempt to replace one I've had from Old Navy probably for almost 10 years that is literally wearing itself down to the threads. Not sure I'm gonna keep this one, but this stuck out to me in particular because of the pockets. I think the pocket design is very unique. I wanted to see what the small and the extra small looked like, and definitely the extra small gave me plenty of room. So although my default pair of denim to wear is definitely a skinny leg, I have been interested in exploring more straighter legs just because I like the way a straight leg drapes over something like a bootie during the fall and winter season. So I did see this cropped straight leg pair, and I don't know if it's going to show up on camera, but in person, this actually presents itself as having a slight acid wash, which I'm not sure I'm crazy about. But in any event, it is a higher rise. There is very minimal distressing, a little bit of fraying along the pockets. Now I got these in a 4 petite because I did want a slightly shorter inseam, and you can see at the end of the cuff, there is a little bit of fraying there as well. And then you do have obviously the functional pockets in the back. Now to style these, I went with a neutral thermal top, and I gotta tell you, trying to find a 100% cotton thermal, honestly, I've yet to been able to do until Old Navy released this one. Usually thermals are heavy on the polyester side. Love this ivory tone. Oh my gosh, it's such a beautiful warm shade of white. And then you do have the nice cuff at the end of the sleeve. This is a drop shoulder as well, so it just lends itself to a slightly slouchier vibe. Now I do have to say that this runs extremely big. I got this in an extra small and felt like I was almost swimming in it. So just be forewarned about that. But otherwise, it's very comfortable on, and again, the fabrication does not feel like super thin or super thick. It's like that great middle of the road, which makes it perfect for layering over something like a cami if you want a little bit of extra insulation. right along, no big surprise, I managed to find a puff sleeve top. You guys know I love me a good puff sleeve, and this is obviously something I would definitely keep to wearing during the fall season, but also pushing into spring and summer. Great option as well. The detail on this top for the price is amazing. Love the ruffled collar. Love the crochet detail work that goes along the bodice as well as the sleeves. They are elasticized, and then you do have a button front going on. There is this beautiful like Swiss dot detailing throughout, so it gives the top a little bit of texture that isn't rough. It's very soft. It is on the thinner side, but it does feel like it's been worn into perfection. This is just such a fun option to wear, especially with a great pair of heels and some jeans for an elevated date night look, or even if you have a fun event coming up that's more of like an elevated casual dress code. So moving right along to flannels, I have been continuously impressed with the quality of Old Navy's flannels, especially given the fact that they are 100% cotton. So they've been releasing a number of different color stories and patterns, and I've been actively looking to find a black one to add to my collection. This is so soft on. They do run slightly large. This is an extra small, and it was the perfect fit for me. It is slightly longer, so you do have a little bit of length in the back if you wanted to wear it casually with leggings. Do not discount the ability of a flannel to give your outfit a really elevated vibe. Try tucking it into your favorite skirt. Try tucking it into a great pair of trousers. Wear it with a skinny jean and some heels. Just have fun playing around with your flannel. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed with the number of outfits you can come up with. So again, just keeping in mind like fun, fall-inspired date night looks that also incorporate clothes that will translate well into future seasons. Also grabbed this black top here. This button detail really helps give you an elongated look. It just creates this beautiful silhouette that makes you appear taller, which I'm all about. This does have a slight puff sleeve. It also is a texturized cotton, much like that white top. Very soft and worn in. It does not feel scratchy or rough to the skin whatsoever. It's always so refreshing to see a 100% cotton sweater that is at a reasonable price point, and Old Navy, while they're not flush with them, they are throwing them out little by little. So I wanted to grab just a classic black, because again, if you're in the mood to wear something like this with a pair of leggings, this is going to give you the coverage that you want in the back. But then it also looks so beautiful paired with white denim to get that winter white look. If you guys missed the video I just released on how to style winter white outfits, I will link that up above. Guys, this is so soft. This is the sweater that feels like it has been in your collection for years. And then the neckline, I wanted to call attention to that because they're calling it a voop. Basically a hybrid between a V-neck and a scoop neck. So very interesting. But again, sweaters like this, super fun to play with, whether you're going for a slightly elevated look or you just want something to wear with a great pair of leggings. My obsession with fall dresses continues, especially black ones. So I saw them roll out this slub knit midi dress here. Now this, I have to tell you, super impressed with this. You guys, this feels just like a really nice substantial weight in terms of being a 100% cotton dress. Love the fact that the waist is slightly higher. You do have pockets, and then you have that full classic A-line skirt. This feels like a dream on. Again, so perfect for wearing any number of ways, whether you want to glam her up with a great pair of heels, or you want to go slightly more casual with some booties or some flats. Just super fun to play around with. And also the sleeve has like the slightest little puff at the shoulder just to give it a little bit more oomph. have a 3/4 length sleeve, and it also has a proper cuff. Very comfortable on and just looks amazing no matter how you style it. Okay guys, and finally, 2 poet style dresses. I'm seeing the silhouette popping up everywhere and wanted to check it out. I actually picked this up in 2 different colors just to see in person what it looked like when I styled it. So the first is just a classic black, because honestly, at this time of the year, I love a black dress. Much like that midi style, you can just style this in so many different ways. If you want to cinch it at the waist with a belt, you can do that. I loved pairing it with a great pair of over-the-knee suede boots and a hat. I just think it's so much fun. For whatever reason, the cuffs are extremely narrow. So if you have larger hands or larger wrists, this might be a hard girl to get in and out of because there are no buttons on the cuff. It's just a pull-on style. And also the fabrication of this is curious to me. It's extremely lightweight. This to me would have been something that you would have thought they'd roll out during the spring or summer, but in any event, because it is a poet style, you have lots of options for layering underneath, whether it's throwing on a cami, a great pair of tights, just to get whatever look you're going for, obviously keeping in mind the weather that you're contending with. Now this dress did come in a number of different colors, one of which was this very interesting brown tone. Now on my computer, it was just hard for this color to register in my head, so that's why I ordered it. Wanted to see it in person. It definitely has a very distinctive red undertone to it, much like that black one, obviously quite lightweight. But what I think's fun about dresses like this is that they're really, really versatile. Like, because it is so lightweight, this would be a great dress to keep in your collection for the spring or summer season. Throw it on with a gorgeous pair of heels, put your hair up, and then you're out the door for a wedding reception, date night, whatever. You can style them any way you want to, just depending on what event you're attending and what vibe you're going for. Okay guys, so that'll do it for a fall preview from Old Navy. I'm not sure what I'm gonna be keeping at this point, to be honest with you. This time of the year, I really noodle down and get extremely picky about what I'm adding into my collection. But it's always fun to try again, especially when you see retailers like Old Navy rolling out these beautiful 100% cotton clothes at such great price points. But I will have everything we talked about listed and linked for you down below. Thank you guys so much for spending your time with me today. I hope you're having a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.